Hey guys, it's James.
This is Jarrett.
We're bringing you a beginner airsoft loadout for all you new people coming into airsoft. This is just going to be pretty basic and pretty cheap loadout. So we're going to get into this and we're going to show you guys each thing that you can purchase.
Alright, so let's just start with face protection. It's the most important and most crucial part of airsoft. So you can either have just a regular paintball mask like this, or you can get more advanced and have goggles and lower face protection. A helmet isn't really necessary. You can just wear a baseball cap or even just like a hoodie, and that will suffice. Alright, so next up is you're going to want some gloves. Protects your hands. They're not necessary, but it really hurts if you get shot in the hand, so you might want to have these. Okay guys, so next thing you're going to need is a plate carrier or a chest rig. Okay, so the chest rig will be like two straps that come down, and then it'll be like your pouches right here. And then a plate carrier like this will have multiple pouches along the front. This is kind of like a mix between both though. It's kind of like, I don't know, how would you
It's kind of like a hybrid.
Yeah, it's like a hybrid between both.
Hey, I'd also like to add, you don't always need magazine pouches when you're getting your vest or chest holder or chest rig. It's more of like a convenience, but if you're a new player and you're not really going out there and shooting too much ammo, you don't need multiple magazines.
Yeah, I mean, all you really need is one mag, but we'll get into that later. Okay, so that's it with plate carriers. Alright.
Alright, next thing is footwear. This is pretty important, but as a starting airsoft player, you're not going to be running around and jumping and diving into things. You're just going to be kind of sitting in the back, maybe moving forward with your friend or someone you just met there. So I'd recommend like just get an old pair of Vans or just any kind of shoes you have.
Yeah, even a pair of work boots will do fine. You don't have to go get like military grade boots.
Yeah, but that's it for the footwear. But if you want to, you can go out and buy boots, but I would recommend not going out and buying the most expensive things when you first start. You just want to go out with your first time, kind of like experiment. Like buy something that's cheap, and if you like it, then you can start buying more expensive stuff.
Yeah, you just don't want to go spend all your money on, you know, like a $400 gun and like $300 chest rig if you don't even know you like the sport yet.
Yeah. Alright guys, so next thing is the gun. This is probably one of the most important things, but what I'm going to say first before we dive into the gun portion of this is check and see if your local field has any rental guns, but if they do not, then go out and buy I'd say $100 to $200 gun. Maybe not so much in the $200 gun range, but this is $120. This is a really good starter gun for if you're trying to get into the sport of airsoft. This is really accurate, really good. We're going to be doing a review on this later, so stay tuned for that, and we're going to tell you more in that review about why this is such a good gun. You want to comment on this?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you said, it's $120 Lancer Tactical. It's really good. It'll get you into the sport and just, you know, see if you guys like it.
Alright, so the next and most important thing is most fields require that you have a barrel back. This is probably, I don't know, $6 to $7. It's pretty cheap, but it's required at all fields, and if you don't have this, the fields will make you buy one and or have one. So this is just something to have that's very important. So next thing is, of course, sidearms. You don't need a sidearm when you first start, but it's always cool to have one. I don't know, it's just fun to have one on your side, and it gets you through some like mini games. Like if your field has like a mini game going on, you can interact with that instead of sitting on the sidelines or not. James, you want to say anything else?
Yeah. So like this is like, you know, like you said, sidearm isn't required, but there's some like if you play at like a CQB field or somewhere that's like really close quarters and you have a gun that shoots like, I think the limit for most is like 350 FPS. If you have one that like, if you have a field that shoots above that, then a pistol might be a good idea. Instead of getting an actual gun, you go and get a high kappa or something like that, and then you just go around and play with a pistol. I mean, like you said, I mean, you don't really need that many bullets in a game whenever you're just starting out, so yeah, that's all about it I have to say about it.
Hey, also, I'd like to add,
right?
You do not need a expensive pistol. You can go to Walmart and buy like the $25 ones for when you're first starting out if you want a sidearm, but as we said before, you don't need a sidearm. It's cool to have, and it could get you into potentially different type of like categories of airsoft, like a terrorist town or like mini games or something like that. If you're like into that, so that's also good.
Cool.
And I think our final thing is BBs. Now this is very important when putting these in the gun. You need to know what kind of BBs you're putting in your gun, and also some fields require that you have biodegradable BBs, so you need to make sure that that's what's on there. So James, do you want to tell them what's
Yeah,
going
so
on?
for BBs, I would not suggest anything under 0.20 gram BBs. I mean, if you go back on like 0.12s, they have seams, they're just crappy quality, and also never use the BBs that come with your gun. It'll screw up your gearbox, just tear all the gears up, because they split, and then they'll tear up all your gears. These are pretty good so far. Haven't used much of these, but they're super nice. They're seamless, unpolished, polished. So yeah.
Yeah, one more thing. For starting guns, you do not want to use the BBs that come with them just because they're super low grade. But like, if you're starting to get up into the higher quality guns, usually they send higher quality BBs. But I just make sure and check what kind of BBs they are, because you never know if they're really crappy made. Yeah. So I think that's it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and yeah, just comment what you guys want to see. We're gonna be posting more videos coming up soon, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of more like edits. We might do a couple Trouble in Terrorist Town games if you guys like that. So yeah, just let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see what we do next.
Yep.